Hi everyone, and I know I've not been around for a while. I have been fairly busy and I've been doing a bit of chopping and changing on my camera gear. So I thought I'd just do a quick update, and it's not really a full review, isn't this? It's just basically to say hello, and I haven't forgot about my YouTube channel. And I have just acquired a Canon 24-105 f4L lens, and basically I'm just going to give you a quick introduction into this lens. Now, if I told you what the image quality were like, I'd be lying, because I've not even took a picture with it yet. Well, I have took a couple of pictures in the bedroom, but they're not even on the computer yet. It was just in macro mode. I was photographing the baby's dummy, but I'm going to do a full review on the sharpness and stuff like that anyway. Now, it's more of a talk to let you know where I am going now this year. Well, I say this year, but right as of now, I've sold some of my prime lenses. I sold my 28mm, my 85mm, because when I'm using two bodies at a wedding, and because I was using a 60D and a 5D Mark 1, it was when I used to quickly just pick up one body to take a picture and then pick up the other one, the dials was in a different place, and it was starting to annoy me because sometimes I was pressing the wrong button. So upon that happening to me, I decided that I wanted to get more of a lens that could zoom in and out, but I wanted a good quality lens. I thought, if I'm going to buy a zoom lens again, I want to buy a nice lens, and this was the best lens that I could get for the money. I mean, it was quite expensive, but I can tell you now, it's absolutely bloody hell, it really is gorgeous lens. It's got IS on it, it's f4. There is plenty of reviews on YouTube, but I won't be me unless I just did a quick talk about it. So I went out and bought a brand new EOS 60D, so that next time I do a wedding I can use two 60Ds. I have lost out on a bit of wide angle on the 5D, but I'll be honest with you, I sold the 5D, which I'm actually quite upset about, but I didn't sell it because I don't want one. I'm going to get the Mark II, I think, or at least not the Mark III. I'll get the Mark II and then get the Mark III maybe a year or two down the line, because basically when I was picking up the 60D and I was focusing and stuff like that, it was just, you could notice the difference. I mean, I used the full frame because I did feel that the image quality was great, and I just liked the full frame feel, and it's a shame I haven't bloody got the full frame. Now I've got the 24-105L lens, because it would have went well on there, but again, it was really hard to step back on all the old features, but it did open my eyes, and it is a class camera by any shape or form. But I think, me personally, with using all the modern gear, I think it has to be at least a Mark II for me to get me flash stuff. And I didn't do as many videos because I didn't have two cameras that would video, because when I sold the 600D, the 5D wouldn't video. So I'd like the Mark II, but obviously now I've got two 60Ds because I sold the 5D for £400 and I put £70 to it and bought a brand new EOS 60D, which is still in the bag and needs testing. So that's it for the 5D. I'm really heartbroken because I didn't want to get rid of it, but I didn't want to go wasting money on a new 60D when I'd have the 5D sat there. Plus it'll encourage me to get the Mark II now, or even the Mark III, or even the 60. I've really been looking into the 60. But anyway, so I've bought a new 60D and I got a new 24-105 lens. I know it's f4, but I can just up my ISO a bit. I've still got a 50mm as well, which is on the 60D now. I've kept that lens. So yeah, upon opening this, I can honestly say it feels, I've never felt a lens that feels as good in my life. It's got image stabilisation on it. It comes with a lens hood. It also comes with, just hang on, it also comes with this, might not be in focus, but it comes with this little paper bag, not paper bag, like a little sleeve. Now I know people, let me get it all in. Anyway, that's it for that, see you there. I know people say, why would you want to put your lens in one of them, but you know, if you take your lens off your camera and it is in your camera bag, it's nice to sling it in there. It just keeps it protected. I know I'll use it. I have to, like I say, I've took a couple of shots. The macro mode, I think it's brilliant because you can zoom in 105mm and you can focus really close. Don't get me wrong, it's not a macro lens, but I ain't got a macro lens, so at least now when I want to get in close at wedding rings, it's going to be better than not having a macro lens at all. Now I'm going to review the lens very shortly on the second part. On the sharpness, we'll do some sharpness tests and stuff like that. I'll use my son's eyeball. I always like to use an eyeball because I think it's a good thing. And I'll also use the eyeball for the macro test. And then I'll do a part, maybe 2, 3, however long it goes on the macro, see how sharp it is at really close distances. But I can say, all in all, I'm sorry I haven't been around, but hopefully now I should be around a little bit more. And this lens does feel really, really nice. I am missing my primes because there was tack sharp, and I don't know if this will be as sharp as them, but I do know that I did review myself, and I know that nobody slags it off. They say it's a stonking lens, and it's an L lens, so it should last me. It was expensive, 600 quid or something, but hopefully it should last 10 years or more, so it's not really expensive when you look at it like that. Anyway, I'll cut this video short now, and I'll see you very, very shortly with part 2 of the sharpness test and the focus speed. But I tell you now, it's got a USM motor on it. That says it all. We don't even really need to review that. The focus speed's phenomenal. The IS works absolutely fantastic. Even at 105mm at 15/30th of a second, you can take a shot and it's still acceptable sharpness, which isn't bad at 105mm on a crop body. That's 168mm. So even to take it at 60th of a second or 100th of a second, it'd be a good, but you can actually handle it quite a bit slower than that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please comment and subscribe.